Hello everyone, this is Pranay. I am IT consultant and I'm here with CEO of Paradiso. And today we are here to discuss about future of AI in workplace.
Yeah, thank you, Pranay. Good to be here.
So Sach, I wanted to understand how this, I read about this AI employee on your website and I wanted to understand more about it. What is the concept behind AI employee and what are you doing with it?
Yeah, I mean, we're hearing AI as a buzzword for last 2, 3 years, even longer than that. But until now, AI was mostly used as a tool, as a utility, as a fancy app, like to create images, create funny videos, deepfake, and so on and so forth. But now AI, since last 6 months or so, has come to a stage where it's actually getting implemented in organizations across the world. So the concept of AI employee is basically just like you work for some employer as a human. You start probably your career as an intern, and then you work your way up to manager, director, and possibly a CEO. Similarly, a AI agent or AI assistant can be taught to be an employee, and it can take on more and more responsibilities in your organization.
Okay, so that was good. So I wanted to understand more about what are the benefits of having AI employees. Since a lot of people are skeptical about it, a lot of companies are skeptical about it. So how would it benefit them?
Right. See, AI employee is basically an assistant, or the way I say it is an army of assistant given to each and every employee you have. Right? Imagine, like just like Tony in Iron Man had Jarvis. If you can give Jarvis to your employees, your salespeople, your customer support reps, your R&D personnel, imagine the increase in their productivity, increase in the pace of innovation, the improvement in the customer satisfaction. So that's the idea here, that you take an AI agent. It's been already trained to do certain jobs such as customer support, sales, R&D, research, writing content, creating videos, but it's trained in a generic way, just like a human. From one company, when he goes from one organization to another, when he gets a job, he knows the skills, let's say a digital marketing expert, but he doesn't know about your organization. So you have to tell him about your products and your culture, your processes. So similarly, these AI agents, they have the generic skills such as writing emails, creating articles, negotiation, customer support, but they do not know anything about you and your company. So you just feed it the data. You can give it a PDF, you can give it websites, videos, audios, images. You just feed it as much training data as you can. And it's simpler than it sounds. Like, all basically have to take a bunch of documents and give it to it, and within a minute it learns all that, and it has a permanent memory. It will never forget whatever you taught him. So
Mhm.
basically, you get this AI employee template, you train it to your company's specific needs, your data, and then you deploy it. So it can directly talk to customers, or if you don't feel comfortable, let AI talk to your customer. It can be an assistant to your internal employees, right? For example, a sales assistant who can do research on leads, it can write proposals, it can read your emails, create a draft, and save it, but it won't send it unless a human salesperson reviews it.
Mhm.
It can do cold calls, it can set appointments, it can do all this stuff. So imagine these kind of sales assistant available to your sales team. How much more productive the sales team can get.
Okay. I've been reading a lot about AI and how it is going to eat up the jobs of different employees, right? So I have seen that there have been HR bots that have been created. So a lot of employees and even businesses are scared about that, of losing jobs and all. So, what take do you have about it?
See, every time there's a new technology, people get scared of jobs, losing jobs. When it was industry automation, when computers came in, and so on and so forth. So the
Mhm,
way I see it, AI, see, just AI alone or just human alone are
mhm,
not as powerful as AI plus human. So the jobs of the humans will be taken, they'll be replaced, but humans will create new kinds of jobs. So, for example, a teacher who's spending hours every day grading homeworks, looking at essays, looking at admission applications, all of that job can be done by AI tutor. And the teacher, he or she can focus on personalized learning, building relationship with the students, giving more one-on-one time, thinking about student as individual as opposed to a whole class. That's just an example. So the idea here is the nature of job is going to change. See, if your job is a repetitive job, if you're just taking customer support emails and replying, it's absolutely going to go away. But
mhm,
then this same person can be retrained into a person who is analyzing customers' problem, giving that feedback to product team, right? It's still doing a customer support job. It's
mhm,
just doing it a lot more efficiently at a much higher level where his
mhm,
skills of empathy, creativity, innovation plays in the role and the robotic work is given to the AI. That's the first thing. And then eventually, what's going to happen is AI is going to create so much increase in the GDP, and it's going to create new industries, new sectors. Some sectors will die, but many, many, many others economic sectors will boom. We will have
mhm,
abundance. So that will create more jobs, right? So
mhm,
that's the idea here. So instead of worrying about losing your job, I think what you should be worried about is learning about AI and how to adopt it quickly. See, the way I say it is if you go to China, you need to speak Chinese, you need to learn that language. If you're
mhm,
talking to computer understands the programming language. You cannot talk to
mhm,
computer, yeah, right? Just like that, all of us needs to learn the AI language. We
mhm,
need to learn to live in the world where AI is a dominant technology, where robots are going to be everywhere, autonomous cars are reality, where the AI agent and assistants are running the business, running the companies. So we need to learn how to work with AI. It's not
mhm.
AI versus human, it's AI and human.
I read about your book, AI Navigator. It is an amazing read. And I got to know about different use cases in businesses and government, right? So, what message you have for business leaders as well as government leaders, how they can implement AI, and what is the future of AI for them?
So last few years, I've been consulting CEOs of big and small companies from some of the countries in Africa to India and US, various
Mm,
industries, many government leaders, and I recognize a pattern. With these leaders, they are either very greedy or very hopeful about AI future or scared of it. So it's
mhm,
extreme, right? So, and they were mostly overwhelmed, either with the fear or hope. And
mhm,
overwhelm is not good for these big leaders who are driving big economies and big companies. So, what I decided to do is build a framework
mm,
around what are the steps a leader needs to go to
mm,
bring in AI, implement AI in their organization so it can kickstart exponential growth in the organization or in that particular government department or a country. So
mm,
I talked to many government leaders and many nonprofits, and we were able to have workshops where all the CXOs are sitting in one room, and I walk them through this AI navigator framework, which
mhm,
takes them step by step from pilot to small deployment to large scale
Mhm.
deployment, measuring ROI, and making right decisions about implementing the AI technology. So my message to the leaders is that AI is no longer a fad or a
Mhm.
wave. It's going to get embedded in
Mhm.
every facet of our life, in
Okay.
every single industry, from autonomous cars in automobile to trading bots in share market to diagnosis of your diseases through AI. It's going to be everywhere, from
Mhm.
every consumer, every government, every business, every industry, every job role is going to get touched by AI. So the
Mhm.
sooner you learn about it and experiment with it, learn the AI language, the better off you and your organization is going to be.
Mhm. Oh, that's a great insight. And so I'm sure that AI is going to disrupt the market. It is already disrupting the market. So further, I wanted to understand more about see the leaders like CEOs and all, CEOs and CIOs. Most of them are confused in terms of where to use the AI, right? So
Mhm.
according to you, which departments would benefit more from AI?
Right. So as I said, it's a horizontal technology,
Mhm.
meaning it can be applied in any department. In HR, for example, we have clients who are using the HR chatbots. We're answering the frequently asked questions by
Mhm.
employees, right? It's helping the employees get the answers faster, such as how much leave balance do I have? what
Mhm.
is the what is your paternity leave policy. It
Mhm.
also helps the employee in coaching. So we have leadership bots who are helping upcoming leaders to get better in their leadership skills.
Mhm.
So that's an example of HR. We have co-pilots, which are basically employees, AI employee assistants,
Mhm.
which are helping the finance department to create financial balance sheets and do accounting. So it can be applied in every department. But
Mhm.
obviously, you don't want to start with every department. You want to see
Yeah.
which of your departments have either opportunity or challenge. Like, for
Mhm.
example, if you see that your sales team is not growing faster and it has a lot of potential, but it's bogged down because of the lead research, it's not able to contact the customers properly, and you see that there's a lot of repetitive processes, that's a low hanging fruit you can start off with, and then take those learnings, implement there, make it a success story in one department, such as
Mhm.
sales or customer support, and then expand into your organization.
Mhm. Okay. So great insight, Sach. To our audience, I wanted to let them know, right, what Paradiso Group does, right, and what is the future of Paradiso Group. Can you tell me more about that?
Right. So Paradiso has been around for 13 plus years. We
Mhm.
started in United States and now grew across many countries.
Mhm.
We are a IT consulting firm, and we also have many solutions such as a learning management system, e-learning authoring tool.
Mhm.
And in last couple of years, we built this Paradiso.ai. It's an AI employee builder platform. Means you can hire the AI employees which are ready to work on our platform. So if you need a customer support rep, if you need a salesperson, you need a marketing person, you need a HR consultant, you need a video spokesperson, video presenter. All of these are AI technologies. So if you need any of these employees, we have these employees ready. You just with one click, you start the trial, you train them on your data, and start using AI in your organization within a day. So that's what Paradiso.ai does. That's my latest passion. I
Mhm.
also give a lot of talks and do awareness education about AI. And that was one
Mhm.
of the reasons to release the book called AI Navigator, a leader's
Mhm.
guide for exponential growth, harnessing the power of AI. So check us out on paradisosoftware.com or paradisosolutions.com or the AI product, which is on paradiso.ai.
I've put all the links in the description section to the website of Paradiso. And if you want to have a one-on-one call with Sach, so the link is there in the description again. Thank you, Sach. It was really a very good session, and it was really nice to speak with you. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for having me, Pranay.